Shout out to Phenom Black, Miss Music Lover, Twan Burgundy, Silent Ace Media, man. Mindset of a young nigga with idle time. They say a devil's workshop is an idle mind. This hip hop infiltrated by a wicked built industry. I'm representing for the underground. Independence, Fifth Amendment, freedom of speech, the revolution is pending. But it's cool cause you see we on a mission. Television off, this a viral petition. Man, and I hope you pay attention. The WM48, we keep it real.
Yo, what is up, y'all? We are back and we're going to continue with this spoiler cap of Luke Cage season 2. This is episode 4, I Get Physical. And I Get Physical is directed by the beautiful, never aging Sally Richardson Whitfield. And it was written by Matthew Lopez. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. Luke Cage is still knocked the fuck out.
Luke got to go home and be a family man. He got to go home now.
What home? He just got kicked out.
He did get kicked out. How many concussions does Luke Cage get this season? This is the first
this
one,
one
right?
was a serious one because this one really knocked his ass out.
Bushmaster gave him about 5 concussions this season. He had this concussion for like 3 days too. This episode happens over like 3 days. He just walking around in the sunlight and shit with concussed.
And also, like, there's times when he fucks up Bushmaster, but like Bushmaster he ain't got no concussion. No, he ain't seeing bright lights.
He knows capoeira, so he knows how to deal with a concussion. Bushmaster says, Harlem is not your yard boy, it's mine. DW asks Bushmaster who he is, and Bushmaster says, the storm the builders refused. And he walks away. And I was like, that was dope though. Both all that shit was dope.
When he said that, only thing I heard was the intro to Boondocks. That's the first. I'm stoned that the builders refused. Yeah. That's all I heard was Boondocks.
Actually, him getting knocked out might have been the end of the last episode, and the flash kick was in this episode. But you know, either way,
you know what? You right, because I wrote down Bushmaster hit that nigga with a flash kick.
He did. Flash kick was in this episode. Nandi is in the police office singing Jennifer Holiday,
which is corny as shit.
They were just randomly singing show to. They were like, "Oh look, Misty ain't got her old partner no more. Her old partner has moved on.
And you, you're gonna love me." And it's like, shut the fuck up, please. Shut the fuck up today, Sunday, Monday, new day. Shut up.
Hey man, but what's the white dude named Bailey?
Man, Kyle.
Was it Bailey?
I don't know.
Kyle got all the good looking black women around him though.
That wig.
I was gonna say that baseball cap of a wig.
Fucking wig. And you know what trips me out about the wig? Because the character Nandi is cute, but you know what trips me out about the wig? It's the part in the wig that gets me. It's
all of it. It's really all of it. The whole construction is terrible.
That part is in a different part every scene, and it bothers me so much. I'm like, when did she new part this wig?
She didn't part it. She just shifted it.
It's so weird. The wig.
But the thing is, the part was trash to begin with because it really wasn't a part. It was just
how he sewed it together.
Fold 2 pieces of weave together.
It's like
separately.
The part in her wig looked like the edge of a binder notebook. I just couldn't get with it. I was like, yo,
it was a horrible wig.
I'm gonna turn her wig into a paper plane and finish folding this. Yeah, she's just singing Jennifer. And Rittenhauer comes in and defends her singing Jennifer Holiday, saying that they did their work today and they can sit and sing in the office while there's still niggas dying in the streets.
He was such a bitch because like he kept getting on Misty about things, but then when he needed her, then it was like,
you're the best cop I have. I can't do this without you, Misty.
Oh, it's like
it was basically like, you didn't want to hear this singing. You ain't got to be here, Misty. Take your 3/4 pension and go home.
Why are you here doing cop work, working like a cop? Caring about the streets and the law and shit.
You should have let. I mean, that girl had a 3/4 of pension tax free.
Yeah,
I'd have sat my ass home too, but she wanted to work.
She's a real cop, dog. That's why she gets the arm and you don't. Piranha Jones in the next scene now has power of attorney. See, there's always something. He has full power of attorney over Mariah's money that she put. And she put the club up as the collateral for this business venture that Shades wanted her to sell to him. And at the same time, they all see the tape because Comanche busts into the office as they're having this business meeting and changes the channel to the tape, which is now being played on ESPN because DW sold the rights to it to ESPN and everybody done seen it now. And Shades realizes that Bushmaster is the dude that he sold their gun business to. And this nigga is as strong, if not stronger, than Luke Cage. That's a fucking problem. Yeah. And he tells Mariah,
they gave him power of attorney, so it was a protection gun, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. But it also puts him.
But like some companies do that because he even talked about later, like they'll sit there and give power of attorney to somebody else.
Yeah,
let them make the decisions because then you can stay separate from it while you do some shady ass shit.
Mm-hmm. But they don't know how much money they made yet. So right now they're still in the beginnings of they doing insider training. She basically blackmailed old boy into having his team vote to go through with the Atreus deal with a specific company that they brought stock in, and that is how insider trading works. I don't know why Trading Places couldn't make it that simple to fucking understand while we were watching the comedy, but here you go. It makes sense here.
Yeah, insider trading just information before. That's it.
Shades tells Mariah because he excuses everybody from the office. She says, he tells her, I think Bushmaster is in Harlem for you. And Mariah's like, well, I don't care because I'm about to get out the game anyway. And, Luke runs up on DW, who got one of them damn annoying ass New York nigga tables on the street where he's selling DVDs and t-shirts. He is actually selling DVDs of the Knockout, which, like mixtapes. He's selling them like mixtapes. And Luke Cage is like, damn, bro, I thought you were supposed to be my little nigga. And DW is like, hey, man, it's a business. I'm trying to get paid out here. And everybody wants to see the king get knocked down. Which again, this is foreshadowing for DW's character because he's saying shit in the beginning of this season that when it becomes fruition, he didn't want that shit to happen for real.
But also, like, you just sold the exclusive rights to the video to ESPN. Like, you should have got a good amount of change from that.
Should have. Well, we know he uses that money later, but supposedly. Bushmaster, come to find out, was a rum business that they are no longer, I think, allowed to produce this rum anymore. Luke tries to go home. That doesn't really work the fuck out for him because when he walks in the house, there's a nigga trying to fix the hole in the wall, and he just looks at Luke. He says, damn, nigga, I'm just saying. All his shit is packed. Claire's shit is packed as well. She basically tells Luke that he is not allowed to be here, and they are subletting the apartment, and he got to go sleep at Pop's barbershop in the barber chair, since they ain't cut nobody heads up in there anyway. Comanche and Mariah, this is the first time they actually get into it. And I think she said something like, if you ever bust in here again without my permission, I'll cut your balls off. And he says, are you going to blow on them first? And Shades is like, yeah, this week
she said, because she was like, yeah, I'll cut your balls, I'll play dice with him. And then he said, you going to blow on him first.
That's right. And Comanche leaves with this smirk of like, niggas ain't about to do shit to me. And Shades doesn't. He says, I'll deal with him. Don't worry about it. They get back to talking, goes back outside to talk to Comanche. Comanche is like, how does it feel to have your nuts inside Mariah's purse? And all I'm thinking is, how the fuck is this nigga getting away with saying this shit to Shades? But I guess we'll have to find that out later. Luke is on the search to find out how the fuck this nigga knocked him the fuck out while he has a concussion, and he finds his way because when he and Misty went back to the warehouse where he fought Bushmaster's crew, there is a bag on the floor from Mother's Touch, which is the name of Tilda's shop. Let's see, and that's where he also gave the money to Shades with the head in it, but they find the headless body. They don't know whose body it is yet, though. So they'll find out later that that's Nigel's body. Luke is trying to get his way into Misty's house so he can have somewhere to sleep besides the barbershop.
He said, hell no, I don't blame him.
Yeah, because Luke was like, isn't Rittenhauer going to be worried about how the fuck you got into this warehouse and found this body? And she's like, don't worry about it. Luke's like, just tell him you follow me here. I take the blame for everything anyway. And he says to her, aren't you in the doghouse? And she says back to him, my doghouse is a lot more comfortable than the one you're in. They cut back to Comanche, and Comanche tries to walk in to have a civil conversation with Mariah. He tells her that while I was on lockdown, I read some books on stocks and investments and entrepreneurship, accounting, stuff like that. So I know my shit. If you can't explain the scam to a 7-year-old, you're probably the one getting scammed. And I fucking 220% agree with what the fuck he's saying. Because niggas do that all day. You'll ask them to explain some shit to you, and they act like it's the most complicated linear algebra chemistry shit that you'd ever fucking heard. Like niggas will explain an investment to you like the formula for rocket fuel. And you be like, bruh, I swear it ain't this complicated. Because it's you doing it. But this is their first official cat fight. Luke and Misty do a little bit of background check, and they find out that the Yardies are actually now called the Stylers. And it's from this old friend that Misty used to work with named Tomas. And Tomas tells them if they want to get information on this Bushmaster Jude, whose name is John MacGyver, who climbed his way to the top of the Stylers, then they need to go talk to a nigga named Gideon Shaw. And Gideon Shaw was actually picked up a couple of episodes ago and is now being detained at ICE. And Gideon Shaw looks like Just Blaze with the dreads. Because at first I was like, oh shit, that's Just Blaze. I'm like, wait, Just Blaze cut his dreads off. That's not Just.
Dog.
That ain't Just no more.
Just no more.
That's just Blaze.
It do look like him.
Yeah, they go see Gideon, and Gideon basically gives them the 411 on Bushmaster.
That story.
Yeah, he tells them the story about the man at the top of the hill and how the man at the top of the hill looks down on the people, but the guy at the bottom of the hill, he knows that at any moment he can go up on the man at the top of the hill and he can, when he's sleeping, he can slit his throat. And John MacGyver is supposed to be the man at the bottom of the hill, killing the man at the top of the hill, who is Black Mariah. At this point, we get introduced to one of the best fucking music acts this season. It is Thriller's Gone by Christone Kingfish Ingram.
And it was a straight cover, and he made that shit sound like his own, and it was amazing. What's his name again? Because I was trying to find it. I was trying to find some of his shit.
I think it's spelled like Christ One.
Cool.
But Christone Kingfish Ingram is his name.
Yes.
That nigga was playing. I was like, man, did BB King get resurrected? Like, this little nigga was getting it. He ain't really a little nigga.
It's CHRISTONE. And then Kingfish Ingram.
That's the name.
Yeah, he was playing the shit out of that guitar and singing. Like, I was like, it was the same thing.
I actually found him doing a live show on YouTube. Same joint. Thriller's Gone.
Thriller's gone away for good. Thriller's gone. Thriller's gone away for good.
That nigga was killing it. His performance in the episode is fire. It definitely was playlist material. They cut back to Tilda, and she is still kind of confused about what Bushmaster came in to order, and she is looking up the ingredients for everything that he purchased. And that's when she notices he got the nightshade. And she's like, shit.
And I said, ooh, foreshadowing.
Yep, because nightshade can be used for a bunch of things, but she's looking at it combined with things he brought, and she's like, doesn't seem good. But at this point, Luke runs into her when he comes by the shop, and she gives him something to help him with his concussion. She asks him about where he got his powers from. He asks her if she remembers any tall Jamaicans that she might have sold some crazy stuff to. She says no. And they kind of seem to be developing a little bit of thing now that Claire's gone, but don't know where it's really going. Kind of dries up. And he just leaves.
Up. Oh, Lord.
When they went to see Gideon Shaw, this fool said the man at the top of the hill would have destroyed the world last time, this time fire. Bushmaster is representative of fire this whole season. And they give a little bit of story now on the Bushmaster rum. And it seems that part of the story behind this is that grandfather Buggy Stokes was in with John MacGyver's grandfather, and they were the only two men who knew the ingredients for the Bushmaster rum. And they actually, I think, built Harlem Paradise together and were going into business together. But then it got brought out by somebody else, and the MacGyvers kind of got fucked in the situation. So it didn't go very well. And this is kind of Mariah remembering his dead mother and father. So Shades has been doing some snooping, and he finds Gwen's restaurant. We also find out that Comanche is a snitch, and he's working for Ridenour. We see a prototype for Misty's arm that gets sent to her by Colleen and Danny, basically telling her, when you're ready, come see us. We'll hook you up. Bobby tells Luke that he's leaving because his daughter is sick and she needs a transplant, and he's an exact match. And they haven't had. He
knows what it feels like to be a hero.
Yeah, because they didn't have a very strong relationship growing up, and he finally, gets to do something for her, which is what he wants to do, being her father and whatnot. So
that was one of my favorite scenes, especially because it had one of my favorite songs in the background.
Mm-hmm.
The Golden Time of Day by Frankie Beverly and Mays. But the way they started the conversation, and right when the song started, and then they hit the climax of the conversation right at the basic climax of the song, but nothing felt rushed.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing felt. I just looked at it like, man, that's a well shot scene, like just using everything. And just the conversation that they were having, and the way of him just having a conversation showed how much he cared about Luke, but also it made Luke see how much he cared about him. But also Luke kind of saw that he was a little bit off path, because I felt like when he's like, this is how you feel as a hero. Like there was a part where I felt like Luke was like, I used to feel like that. I don't know if I really feel like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought it was just a real good scene all the way through.
Luke, at the end of this scene, gets served with papers, and you can about guess where these papers are coming from, but we'll find out next episode what that's about. So shout out to everybody who is listening. That is the end of this spoiler cap for episode 4. I Get Physical of Luke Cage season 2. Y'all can check us out on the next episode 5, which I think is titled All Sold Out. But we'll be back, and until then, make sure you subscribe to us if you're on YouTube listening. Appreciate you. Let us know what you think. Thumbs up, no thumbs down. Fuck you if you thumbs down us. And if you're listening on your favorite podcast app, y'all know what the deal is. Hit the subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And we'll be back. Let us know what y'all thought of this episode and what you're thinking of the season so far. 4 episodes in. Are you with it? Is it cool? I don't know. Let us know. We'll holler at y'all. Peace.